Hello and welcome to another video. So I was sitting here minding my own business and watching the trailer, listening to K-pop for the bajillionth time, and I realized that it's been quite some time till we got here. And even though all that looks amazing, what is a game without a great story, right? So how about I answer some questions today about the lore? And I mean, we're seeing so many different things and we want to know who they are, especially that guy. And the thing is, you came to the right location, but for that we need to go way back in time. Wait. I think you misunderstand what I'm saying. I meant way back. Like way back. I don't know, man. Chills, bro. So it's 2008. Little Philo, bro. Been playing Tantra, another game, and he was given a beta key for the closed beta for Aion from a friend who used to play Cabal. And that is the first scene I saw.
This would not last. The Drakan were terrifying creatures. Their thirst for power was insatiable. Aion created these imposing creatures to protect Atrea, but couldn't have foreseen how they would evolve. The Drakan became the Balaur, a new species hell-bent on dominating Atrea. Aion sought to counter the advancing Balaur by blessing some humans with divine power. They became known as Devas. After years of brutal fighting, both sides sought a truce, but an assassination would change the fate of Atrea forever. Atrea is now divided into two halves, Elysia and Asmodee. The light from the nearby star bathes Elysia in glorious energy, enabling its inhabitants, the Elios, to prosper. Meanwhile, the Asmodeans on the upper half of the planet suffer through endless darkness in a cold and merciless landscape. These opposing races must now face each other and confront the terrifying Balaur if they hope to control the fate of Atrea.
So that was the beginning of an epic journey that we started back in 2008. And I'm gonna try my best to give that journey in a way back. I've used different resources and sources to get that information that I've acquired together. Obviously mostly Aion Wiki, which is a huge help. Again, as always, for all my videos, if you want sources, you can just message me on Discord and I will provide you whatever you need. But yeah, I guess let's get started. The Tower of Eternity. In the beginning, there was Aion, the divine creator of the world of Atrea. Aion manifests as a colossal tower, the Tower of Eternity, as you just saw, standing at the planet's center, connecting its two hemispheres. This tower was not merely a structure, but the source of life, balancing in Atrea. I think I should do the sound a little bit slower. Aion's first creation were the Drakan, powerful and intelligent beings, tasked with maintaining order alongside them, humans and other sentient species, collectively known as sapiens, thrived under the nurturing energy of the tower. For thousands of years, peace and prosperity reigned. However, the Drakan grew prideful and desired more power. They rebelled against Aion, renaming themselves the Balaur, and sought to dominate Atrea. In response, Aion created 12 powerful guardians called the Imperial Lords to protect the world and its inhabitants. Aion also introduced Ether, a mystical energy that granted special ability to those who could harness it. Let's talk about the Imperial Lords first. The 12 Imperial Lords. The Imperial Lords are 12 powerful beings created by the god Aion to protect humanity from the Balaur threat. They are divided into 3 groups. So, first group, Seraphim Lords, second, Shadim Lords, and third, Tower Guardians. So let's go to the Seraphim Lords. These lords are associated with the Elios and are known for their virtues. Ariel, Lady of Light, leader of the Seraphim, Lord's embodiment, compassion and wisdom. Kaizenel, Lord of Illusion, Master of Magic and Illusion. Netzakan, Lord of Justice, Upholder of Law and Order. Waziel, Lord of Freedom, Advocate of Liberty and Independence. Yustiel, Lady of Life, Healer, Nurturer of Life. Let's get to the Shadim Lords. These lords are associated with the Asmodeans and are known for their resilience. Asfel, Lord of Shadow, leader of the Millennium Lords, embodying strength and determination. Lumiel, Lady of Wisdom, seeker of knowledge and understanding. Mashutan, Lord of Faith, stoic and visionary, guiding destiny. Trinile, Lady of Death, silent and deadly, master of assassins. Sikel, Lord of Destruction, warrior and master of weaponry. And the two Tower Guardians are Seal, Lady of Time, guardian of the Tower of Eternity, symbolizing time. Israfel, Lord of Space, co-guardian of the Tower, symbolizing space. Now, the picture that we saw earlier, where it said we don't know who that is, it seems like that must be Kaizenil. There's a high chance, because same coloring, same skin, you know, so it looks like that is Kaizenil. But let's head back to the main story. As you can see currently in the video, this is the campaign storyline from Deltras, from the Asmodean side and the Ilios side. So who is Deltras? Deltras, the brave hero, as in Ilios, obviously I would call him that. Deltras was famous and brave Ilios general. He led a special group of soldiers called Deltra Sentinels. He fought to protect Elysia from the Balaur, dragon-like enemies, and from the Asmodeans. Deltras was sent to fight in the abyss, Reshanta, but something went wrong. A deva named Chromede, who used to love him, was surely changed by dark powers. She betrayed Deltras. He was captured by the Balaur and tortured. He died in pain, and his soul became trapped in a place called Chromede's Trial, where players can see his sad memories. Sikel is one of the 5 lords of Asmodee. To the Ilios, he is seen as a dark and cruel god, one who wants war and destruction. Many Ilios believe that Sikel helped Chromede fall into darkness, either directly or by tempting her through Asmodean influence. They think Sikel's power is what made her betray Deltras. Asmodeans know Deltras. So Deltras for the Asmodean side is the enemy commander. Asmodeans know Deltras as a strong Ilios general, but they don't see him as a hero. They think he was arrogant and cold, only following the orders of the Ilios gods, the Seraphim Lords. He fought many Asmodeans in the abyss and refused peace. Asmodeans know that Deltra and Chromede were close, but they believe Deltras treated Chromede badly, and that his pride and harsh ways pushed her to darkness when she turned against him. Deltras was captured and killed by the Balaur. Sikel, for the Asmodean side, is a great and powerful Asmodean lord, the lord of destruction. To the Asmodean, he is not evil. He gives them strength. Some believe Sikel tried to help Chromede escape Ilios' control, but something went wrong. Others say Sikel warned Deltras while would cause harm, but no one listened. So the full picture from both sides in that storyline is Deltras was tragic figure. He fought for what he believed in, but lost everything. Chromede's betrayal and Deltras' death are remembered differently by both sides. Sikel is seen as evil by Ilios, but as a protector by Asmodeans. Both sides think they are right, but the truth is mixed with pain and war. The Imperial Lords, appearing as radiant being with wings, led the fight against the Balaur. They selected certain humans to undergo a transformation called Ascension, turning them into Devas, immortal warriors with the power of light and enhanced abilities. Together, the Imperial Lords and the Devas battled the Balaur for centuries in conflict known as the Millennium War. Despite their efforts, their war reached a stalemate To protect the Tower of Eternity, Aion created an etheric field, a powerful barrier that shielded the tower and those within from the Balaur's attack. However, this field left the rest of Atrea vulnerable, and the Balaur continued their assaults on the unprotected lands. Let's go deeper into the Balaur, okay? The Balaur are formidable and highly intelligent race created by the Aion God to rule over and protect the inhabitants of Atrea, including humans and other species. Endowed with immense power, they were intended to serve as stewards of the world. However, the obsession with power and dominions led them to defy Aion's will, becoming a significant threat to the balance of Atrea. Physically, the Balaur are dragon-like beings, varying in form and size. They are known for their strength, intelligence, and adaptability. Their society is hierarchical, with the Dragon Lord at the apex, commanding vast armies and territories. The Dragon Lords, leaders of the Balaur. At the pinnacle of Balaur society are the Dragon Lords, powerful beings who led the Balaur in their endeavor. Each Dragon Lord possesses unique abilities and commands legions of Balaur forces. Phrygion, often referred to as the Lord of Flame, Phrygion is one of the most prominent Dragon Lord, known for his destructive power and pivotal role in Balaur history. He is also the one who probably have done the last attack on the Tower of Eternity due to it exploding from inside, obviously. Tiamat, a formidable Dragon Lord who played a significant role in the event of Balaur. Tiamat actions had profound effects on the world of Atrea. Ereshkigal, known for her association with ice and death, Ereshkigal influence brought about significant challenges for the Deva and the inhabitants of Atrea. Beritra, a cunning and strategic Dragon Lord. Beritra is known for his manipulation tactics and pursuit of ancient relics to augment his power. Meslam Taeda, less is known about Meslam Taeda, but he is recognized as one of the Dragon Lords with considerable influence over the Balaur. The Balaur unstable thirst for power led to the Millennium War, a protracted conflict between the Balaur and the forces of Aion, including the newly created Imperial Lords and the Devas. This war culminated in failed peace negotiation, during which the Balaur betrayed the agreement, leading to the destruction of the Tower of Eternity. This catastrophic event, known as the Cataclysm, split Atrea into two hemispheres, Elysia and Asmodee, separated by the Abyss. Following the Cataclysm, the Balaur were banished to the Abyss, a chaotic rift between Elysia and Asmodee. However, they established a strong presence in Balaur, a region beyond the reach of the etheric field that protected the two main continents. In Balaur, the Balaur built cities, fortresses, and societies, adapting to the environment and continuing the pursuit of dominions. The Balaur race comprises various subspecies, each with distinct characteristic and role with their society. Drakan, the original form of the Balaur, resemble humanoid dragons that serve as the primary soldiers and enforce within the Balaur society. Dragons, ascended Drakan who have undergone further transformation, gain immense power and often serve as commanders or elite warriors. Draconites, lesser Balaur beings, often used as foot soldiers. They are physically weaker and less intelligent than Drakan. Nagrarant, a unique subsize with a humanoid upper body and serpent-like lower body. They exhibit complex social structure and are known for their intelligence and organization. Unlike other beings in Atrea, the Balaur are inherently incompatible with ether, the primary source of power for Devas and other races. This vulnerability led them to devolve and utilize Drana, a substance that serves as an alternative energy source. The cultivation and manipulation of Drana are central to Balaur technology and magic, allowing them to counteract the advanced Aether-wielding opponents. Okay, after years of relentless war, some Imperial Lords sought peace. Lord Azrael proceed truce with the Balaur, suggesting that lowering the etheric field will demonstrate goodwill. Lady Seal supported this idea, but others like Lord Asfiel strongly opposed it. Despite the disagreement, the etheric field was lowered and the Balaur were invited into the tower for peace talk. Tragically, during the meeting, an unexpected attack occurred, leading to chaos. A fierce battle erupted inside the tower, causing it to shatter. Lady Seal and Lord Israfel's sacrificed themselves to stabilize the collapsing world, but Atrea was irreversibly split into two, half separated by a void known as the Abyss. Following the cataclysm, the surviving Imperial Lords divided into two factions. The Seraphim Lords, who had supported the peace initiatives, settled in the Sunlight Tower, a lower half of Atrea, naming it Elysia. The followers became known as Ilios, established their capital in Sanctum. The Shidum Lords, who had opposed the peace talk, moved to the dark upper half called Asmodee. Their people, the Asmodeans, adapted to the harsh environment involving features like claw and glowing eyes. They founded their capital in Pandemonium. The once unfilled world of Atrea was now divided, with the Ilios and Asmodeans viewing each other as adversaries. Years later, mysterious rifts began appearing in Elysia. Seraphim, Lord Netzakan, established a fortress in Veteron to study the largest rift. Brigadier General Deltras and his Storm Legion ventured through the rift, discovering a chaotic realm known as the Abyss. There they encountered the Balaur once more and established a foothold called Terminal Landing. Subsequently, exploration led Deltras to Asmodee, where he met the Asmodeans, now led by Shadium Lord Sequel. Despite initial attempt at diplomacy, tensions escalated, resulting in Deltras' death and the decimation of his legion. In honor of his bravery, the Asmodeans erected a statue of Deltras. Back in Elysia, the Seraphim Lord mourned the loss and declared war on Asmodee. The Asmodeans related, leading to ongoing conflicts in the Abyss and beyond. Both sides, along with the ever-present threat of the Balaur, continue to battle for control over Atrea. The rise of the Rain and Ingison Gelkamaros. After the battle in the Abyss, both Ilios and Asmodeans discovered new lands through ancient artifacts and portals. These lands were part of Balaur, the homeland of the Balaur. In Balaur, they meet the Ryans, a forgotten race of Devas who had hidden during the cataclysm. The Ryans were led by Kaizinel and Mashitan, the only two Imperial Lords who crossed into Balaur after the fall. Ilios settled in Ingison, where they battled Balaur forces and uncovered ancient secrets. Asmodeans took over Gelkamaros, facing similar dangers and uncovering the truth about the Rayans and Balaur experiments. The Balaur, led by Tiamat, once of their 5 Dragon Lords, were experimenting with dimensional energy and time-space travel, threatening the stability of Atrea once more. The Ilios and Asmodeans launched full-scale investigation into the Tiamaranta region. Tiamaranta stronghold in Balaur. Tiamat had become a godlike being after absorbing the powers of Aion's relicts. Both factions allied with Rayans and fought tough Tiamat stronghold. Eventually Tiamat was defeated, but not before warning about a greater darkness hidden deep in Atrea history. Tiamat fell, left a power vacuum in Balaur, and strange forces began to stir in ancient ruins. This was only the beginning. Catalam, Denaria, and the Hyperion threat. New lands, Catalam and Denaria, opened up, rich in ether and full of Balaur activity. Here, ancient ruins held the key to massive mechanical weapons called Igil technology. The Balaur and the secretive group called Beritra's army began using Igil to twist life and build sub-weapons. A massive warship called Hyperion was activated, threatening all life in Atrea. Devas boarded and destroyed Hyperion, but the damage was done. Igil technology had now spread. As the Hyperion fell, Beritra, a cunning Balaur lord, stepped forward as the next major threat. Beritra's invasion and the fall of Catalam. Beritra unleashed a surprising invasion. Beritra unleashed a surprising invasion on both Ilios and Asmodeans. He destroyed Catalam using massive Igil-based weapons and opened a rift to another dimension called Signia and Ensha. These new areas were filled with ancient secrets and long-lost Deva technology. The Deva discovered Beritra was trying to reshape Atrea using forbidden powers. Despite heavy losses, Beritra's plans were delayed but not stopped. The return of the Arch-Devas. The war against Beritra awakened a new power inside Devas. A fragment of Aion's original light returned and many Devas became Arch-Devas, beings with immense power and wings of light. Ilios and Asmodeans both began ascension to Arch-Devas from form. However, this power came at a cost. Many began to lose their memories to become corrupted. Beritra used this chaos to open a gateway to Abyss Core, where he unleashed his final plans. Eventually, the Deva defeated Beritra, but it left the world in ruins, and many feared what came next. Lacrum and the Wail of the Stellion. Atrea was reshaped once more. The abyss collapsed and the world changed. New land like Lacrum emerged. There both Ilios and Asmodean established new based fighting to control the area. A new threat appeared. Stellion Industries, a powerful and mysterious organization, claimed to help rebuild Atrea, but soon Deva learned Stellion was hiding secrets and manipulating ether for unknown purposes. Stellion leader Inanna was a living key meant to unlock an ancient seal. As she was used and corrupted, both factions had to stop her from releasing fragments of Aion's raw essence. Dumaha and the agents of Apsaranta. In the aftermath, the world faced dimensional rifts and a new land called Dumaha appeared. This was a chaotic place where ancient powers and long-lost secrets lay buried. Then came Apsaranta, home to the agent of the Imperial Lords, who began preparing for a massive cosmic event. The final convergence of Atrea's faith. Both Helios and Asmodeans now faced internal division as new agents' missions and divine orders competed for control. The older power structure of the Lords began to crumble. Lesser gods, rogue commanders, and new Aion rose, all seeking the reshape Atrea in their image. Aion and Beyond, the Age of Fragmentation. By Aion 8.0, the world was no longer what it used to be. The Tower of Eternity was gone, the etheric field vanished, and both Helios and Asmodeans were scattered across a broken planet. New lands like Ingesan Illusion, Gelkamaris Illusion, and Heart of Apsaranta formed through unstable rifts. Imperial Lords stopped appearing, leaving their followers leaderless. Strange artificial gods began rising in the place, some possibly created by Stellion or Rimnank Drakan tech. A mysterious dark entity began manipulating both Balaur and Devas from behind. The scenic whispering of a final war between chaos and order. The Deva once guardians of light and balance now face a future where even the divine may fall and the fate of Atrea lies in mortal hands. Okay, so that was the base storyline that we were following in Aion. I do have some side information. For example, the Shugu, neutral merchant of Atrea. The Shugu are a diminutive fox-like humanoid race known for their entrepreneurship, spirit, and neutrality in the ongoing conflict of Atrea. They are recognized for their distinguished speech pattern, often ending sentence with nyak, and their ability to play dead conveniently to avoid danger. Shugus are integral to the economic fabric of Atrea, serving as merchant, bankers, and artisans. They are renowned for their expertise in crafting and expanding inventory cubes, which are essential for adventures that naturally allow them to operate in both Helios and Asmodean territories, facilitating trade and commerce across facing line. Before the Millennium War, Shugu were peaceful ether ship builders with the largest shipyard located at the base of Aion's tower. That's, by the way, why everything looks like an airship, or is similar to an airship. However, during the war, the Balaur destroyed the shipyard and stole their technology, which became the foundation of the dredging project. In response, Shugu shifted their focus to commerce, using their cunning to dominate trade within the cities. Some Shugu trade began smuggling goods through the abyss, leading to the formation of groups like the Black Cloud Traders in Asmodee and Wind Breeze Shop in Elysia. So that was the whole information. Sure, there are so many sub-stories, like too many for me to gather together. If you have more stuff, please put it in the comments. Which one is your favorite? Which patch was your favorite? Which storyline catch you the most? Are you even interested in the storyline, or is that something that you really don't give a shit about? Tell me. I'm really curious. I'm interested. Inform me as much as you can. And yeah, so the last thing I like to say, the last two things. One, so the next video that I have prepared for you guys is also related story, because this is part 1, so there's a part 2 coming. There I have something special for you. I'm not gonna spoil it, but when it comes, I really hope that you will like it, because there's a lot of work going into that one. So I hope you will like it. And part 3, we're gonna tackle on Aion 2. I'm not gonna go deep into Classic, because Classic till 2.7 is basically the same story I just was reading. And after 2.7, honestly, I think not even NCSoft knows what the story is. That's why I'm just gonna keep it at that. So I'm gonna leave Classic completely alone. I'm not gonna touch it story-wise, but I'm gonna continue with the part 3 with the lore from Aion 2, and then from there we're gonna continue. And I hope there are more people who are really interested, who know the story inside out, LoreKeepers as you may call them, and let's get together. Let's try to preserve this ancient history of Atrea and the storyline that we've been facing since many years. So thank you for watching. I hope you like this kind of video. It would be nice if you follow me and leave a like and a comment, because it definitely would help me. That's the best way you can help me, because currently, as I mentioned in the last video, I'm trying to grow this channel, because I gave up my old one and I just wanted to go a new path, and that one is the new path. And I'm so far quite happy with what I've been producing. So that's why, if there's anything else you'd like to know, if you have more questions, put them in the comment section and I will have a look and I will answer to you. Thank you very much. See you guys